The thrilling, hectic, and engrossing game you're watching right now is called Dragonhoard. Dragonhoard is a simultaneous action, round-based character builder in which players seek to earn the greatest names possible for their dragon. For here is the double-edged truth of dragonkind. A creature of legend is its legend, so that your power, you being the dragon, grows and shrinks by the names or titles by which you are known. Your goal is to earn the most impressive and glorious titles possible, totaling the greatest number of points at the end of the game, with some additional points earned through legendary exploits and local folklore. Begin by choosing your dragon, each of which has its own special ability and particular style of play. All the dragons start off with pretty weak stats, 1 greed, 1 might, and 1 speed, but these can grow when you claim titles and can be temporarily boosted using magic and rage. You might also gain wounds as a result of losing combat, but this isn't always a bad thing, depending on your dragon and your titles. Some titles are quite serious, while others have rather whimsical names. Each is worth a certain number of points, costs a certain amount of each of the 4 resource types, and provides a legend that is a benefit, but also an infamy that is a detriment of some kind. Being ancient, for example, makes you extremely magical, but you're not as spry as you used to be. But whatever scholars may say about you, the common folk tell stories as well. This is where folklore comes in. You receive a set of 3 statements which may be frequently said of you. You may keep 1, 2, or all 3, but any that you fail to achieve will cost you points at the end of the game. Whichever ones you keep will guide your decisions throughout the game. Let's start. First, we have to populate resources on the regions. Each is populated with damsels, gold, food, and guards based on a die roll. In this case, I rolled a 6, so I'm adding things based on whatever it says in row 6 of the populate table. Next up is the declare phase. Dragons don't tell each other what they're up to, so you each pick a region to visit, lay down a declaration card matching the region that has whatever resources you want in order to get the titles you're trying to claim. It might be that you and your fellow dragons had the same idea. In this case, you would have to race using your speed stat to get there first. Or perhaps fight using your might stat. Wait, there are guards? Well, yeah. Humans will try to stop you from taking your stuff, because they're selfish, obviously. There is a huge variety of guards in the guards deck. The back of each guard card gives you a sense of the difficulty of guards, easy, medium, or hard, but you don't get to see what you're facing until you actually arrive. The guard shield represents the minimum value you have to roll to beat that guard. Higher numbers are obviously more challenging. The bottom portion of each card tells you what you get when you defeat the guard. Whoa, those archers look like trouble. They have 3 guard shields. Yep, to beat them, you have to roll at least 3 dice, each of which has at least a 3 showing on it. The number of dice you roll is based on your might stat. Smug here has 3 might, so there's a chance he could beat those archers. Or not. Oh, that 2 there is no good. Perhaps if he had spent some magic to boost his might, he could have gotten the right roll, and he could still win with a dice modifier, or by spending rage to roll an extra die. A mob of peasants is hard to beat, but has big rewards. A deserted post is a freebie, or disappointing if you wanted to kill something today. Beowulf? Oh, this guy is a literal dragon slayer. Good luck. But if you win, that's 3 notoriety and a bonus point token, so probably worth it. Some guards are sort of free. If you encounter a helpless maiden or just a cow, you also encounter the next guard in the queue. It could be Duke Prosetti or Lord Largesse. These guys are bad news. They came with an army, and you have to beat them all to get those resources they're guarding. The Black Knight is super magical. He's like another dragon when you fight him. A warrior maiden plunders everyone's horde on arrival, putting a pile of damsels on this region. And the professional dragon slayer might be best to avoid, which you can do. All of these guards had an alertness value, which you can beat using your speed, so that you really don't have to fight a guard if you don't want to, because you can just fly over their heads. then grab the stuff. Well, back to the region. If you beat the guard or avoid the guard, you now get to the spoils phase. Take as many resources as your greed stat allows, or boost that stat with magic so you can carry more. And then other players who went to the same region do the same, encountering guards and claiming spoils. Most of the action each round, however, is happening simultaneously. If there are 6 players, you're actually not waiting for anyone else to take their turn unless they went to the same region and beat you there. And now, the moment this all leads up to, claiming titles. To claim a title, you can just pay for it in full, or you can trade up by discarding another title you've already claimed to reduce the cost of the new one you're claiming. The game ends when a player has 5 claimed titles, and a player has claimed a 5-point title. If both conditions are met, you start scoring. Add up your points from titles first, then add or subtract points due to folklore, then point tokens from beating nobles and heroes, and subtract any points due to excessive wounds. So this player earned 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 points from titles, plus 4 points from neither rhyme nor reason to its depredations, but minus 2 points from failing to earn damsels are but bait for foolish knights. Ooh, here's 2 more from beating Lord Largesse and Beowulf, bringing the grand total to 14 points. Is that good? I don't know. You'll just have to play Dragonhoard to find out.